Hey EllisFamLifers, welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real. I'm Amber and the mom of Alex and Will, a set of nonverbal autistic twin boys. This is EllisFamLife, #autistictwins. Today is a really important day because it's the day that I want to tell you our fun and exciting news. I have been leading up for the past 4 or 5 weeks and dropping little hints to let you know that the Ellis family has done something really fun and I can finally talk about it. The big surprise is the Ellis family, specifically the twins, got to be a part of a documentary about autism. Let me start from the very beginning and tell you the whole story. On October 22nd, which was a Monday, I got an interesting message through Instagram. The notification popped up. I clicked on it and it was a very interesting message from a lady named Dawn. And she said, "Hi, my name is Dawn and I am a producer with the BBC. Found your Instagram and your YouTube channel and I wanted to reach out to you and find out if you'd be interested in doing like an interview or could I talk to you further?" And I was like, what? Is this for real? So I immediately screenshot it and sent it to my brother and my husband and said, just check this out and see what you think. She left me her phone number in the message. We have a friend who lives in Wales and I compared her number to his number to see if it had the same number of digits. And yes, it was similar because you know, UK numbers look different from the American numbers. I also friended her on Instagram and kind of followed and watched through her posts. So Dawn, if you're seeing this, just know that I checked up on you. Anyway, so I texted her back through Instagram and less than an hour later she called me and then we talked for almost an hour. And so we kind of just talked about what our life is like with the twins, how she found us through Instagram, had watched some of our clips and was really interested in doing an interview with us. We got to know each other a little bit and I told her how the twins operate and kind of the things that we've been through over the past couple of years. And then she asked me the 2 big questions, which were, number 1, would you be interested in your family being a part of a documentary specifically focused on the twins for a holiday called World Disability Day, which occurs on December 3rd? And secondly, would you be interested in traveling with the twins as we are a part of the travel channel for BBC? We would want to do a travel segment on how to travel with autistic children, specifically your twins. Ooh, I was scared to death. At first I was like, heck no, I can't travel with them. We go 3 places: home, church, and school. And those 3 places are safe because I can control the environment. I know how they're gonna act, who's gonna be there, what all we have to prepare for, and it's safe and familiar. I can do that. I can't travel with the twins. I mean, it's so unpredictable. I can't control the public. We would be in public the whole time. I can't control meltdowns. I can't control how they'll react. I can't control how people will react to them. There's just so many variables. And then she said, and we'd really like for you to fly because that's a big deal. Flying is a common form of travel and it'd be really great to show people how you travel with the twins. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the longer we talked about it, the more I was like, you know, maybe we could do this. I've got the 2 older boys, I have my husband, we all pitch in and help. You know, maybe we can make this work. Well, I told her at the end of the conversation, it was a fun conversation because I got to talk about the twins and what our family life looks like and she was really fun to talk to. So we hung up and I said, let me just talk to Frank about it and see what we think and see if we could even take off of work because it was going to be a fast turnaround. It was October 22nd when she called me. We needed to do the trip sometime the 1st or 2nd week of November so that they would have enough time to edit and turn it around and present it. And it was going to be a 30-minute documentary. Crazy. I know, it's so crazy. Anyway, I got off the phone with her, immediately called Frank, of course, and said, I've got a really important something to tell you. Well, he was at work. We don't like to talk to each other while we're at work because usually work is kind of stressful and we might have a patient crashing or we've just got a lot going on. And I personally do not like to talk on the phone for personal calls while I'm at work unless it's really important. So I just texted him and said, I've got something really important to tell you, but just call me as soon as you get in the car. Anyway, in the meantime, I called my brother and kind of talked it out with him. So by the time Frank, it was a couple of hours until he could get in the car and talk. And I was dying the whole time to tell him. He called me back and I told him the story and said, what do you think? And Frank is a lot more long-suffering than I am. He's much more patient and he doesn't stress about stuff as much. Or if he does, he internalizes it better, and he doesn't stress about the twins. He'll take them out in public, whereas I'm more like, I'm just gonna keep them home and I'll just have somebody watch them while I run to the grocery store or run errands, because I just don't like to take them with me. They are so unpredictable to me that it stresses me out. So he's a lot more like, hey, yeah, let's try it. So we decided to go ahead with it, and I texted Dawn back and we started a communication line via texting and just started kind of planning this trip. What airline?